Alright YouTube, I'm gonna attempt to do my first video on here, and bear with me because as you can see I am sitting in my truck on my lunch break, and I'm using my phone, so it's probably not going to be the best quality, but I wanted to do a video on how vaping has changed my life. Basically, I've smoked. I smoked for about 15 years. I smoked about a pack and a half of cigarettes a day. I started smoking when I was 15, so that's about 15 years I smoked. And I've got 3 kids. I've got a 6-year-old daughter, a 4-year-old daughter, and a 3-year-old son. I just wanted to quit smoking, and so I had seen a lot of people smoking the blues and things like that, so I stopped and wasted $60 on a blue, because I used that for a day and I didn't get any satisfaction off of it, so I didn't use it. That next week I was driving through town while working and happened to see a vape shop by where I live, and it's in Beech Grove, Indiana, called Vapor This. So we'll give a quick shout out to them. Anyway, I bought just regular Ego type. It was a Ego battery, like a spinner, I think it was called, and just regular throwaway tanks. I bought a few flavors, tobacco flavors to start with. Started smoking that and never smoked a cigarette again. And that was February of 2012. So we're going on a year. Actually February 2013. 2014 will be a year. So I haven't smoked for almost a year, and like I said, I wanted to quit smoking because I had noticed, I would get out of breath easily. I couldn't play or run around with my kids without getting out of breath, and I just thought it was ridiculous. I'm 31 years old, and here I am running out of breath. So I got the Ego and started vaping it. Never smoked a cigarette again, like I said, and I feel great. I don't get out of breath. About 2 weeks after I stopped, I could breathe easier. I could take deeper breaths. I didn't get out of breath at all, like I used to. Things started tasting better. I just felt better. I had more energy. Everything was great, and still is. So, like I said, that was about, it's been almost a year now, and in that year's time, my grandmother had gotten lung cancer, and thankfully she beat the lung cancer, so she's doing good now, but she continued to smoke after she beat the lung cancer, and so I introduced her to an e-cigarette, and same thing for her. She stopped smoking as well. My stepfather, actually my father, my stepmother, my mother-in-law, a few friends, and I know they have a few friends on top of that have recently quit smoking because of the e-cigs. So I would just like to say, with everybody that has negative things to say about the e-cig world, and you got the people out there who don't know everything they should before they start talking and saying negative things about the e-cigarette. It's done nothing besides help me out. It's done nothing besides help my family out. My house don't smell like smoke anymore. My vehicles don't smell like smoke anymore. I would say that it's a lifesaver, honestly. And hopefully people, will do the same thing and put videos on YouTube about how it's changed their life. There's a lot of videos on how-to videos, reviews on different, e-cigarette mods, things like that. But there's not very many videos on how it's changed their life. So I think if people would start putting that out there more, I think a lot of people would probably start, have a different attitude towards e-cigarettes. Obviously getting into sorry, my light just went off, but obviously getting into, the government, and their say in all of this, who knows what's going to happen with that? That could go either way. I think that if we have a lot of people who will stand up and say the right things, and continue to put it out there, I mean, right now the tobacco companies, I'm sure they've probably lost a lot of people, you know, a lot of smokers to vaping, and to me that's great. So I know that the tobacco companies are starting to buy into it. So that has to tell you something, you know. So for anybody who is a smoker, you know, and wants to get off smoking, and wants to be done smoking, this is the way to go. The patches, I mean, just different things. My thing was I just liked having something in my hand. I liked smoking, you know. That was it for me. Everybody's different, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a puff real quick. So, you know, I just think that more people need to put their stories out there. That's my story. I'd say the biggest reason I wanted to quit smoking was my kids. You know, my wife and my kids. You know, I want to grow old with my wife. I want to see my kids grow old. You know, so this to me has been a lifesaver. So that's my story. Hopefully, you know, more people do the same, and put their stories out there. So hopefully this hasn't been too bad of a video. I don't plan on doing very many more videos. I just wanted to get this out there. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everybody follows suit. Thanks for watching.